Now, on the therapeutic side of things, creatine interacts with mitochondria in ways that I don't think are talked about enough publicly. And I think one of the more interesting takes on creatine that I've come across recently is creatine as a mitochondrial theranostic agent. So when I say theranostic, I mean that creatine as a molecule might be able to be used to diagnose or help diagnose certain disorders that are kind of underlined by, this ambiguous term we always hear, mitochondrial dysfunction. And almost every chronic condition kind of has that floating in the background, but it's always been something that's been really hard to measure and it's been really hard to treat. So on the diagnostic side of things, there are groups of people out there right now trying to create reference standards for creatine and also develop repletion and depletion protocols to see if you can measure mitochondrial reserve that way. And so in that way, you could help diagnose disorders early on as you see mitochondrial reserve maybe diminishing. Now, on the therapeutic side of things, creatine interacts with mitochondria in ways that I don't think are talked about enough publicly. There are several ways in which creatine support mitochondrial health that go kind of beyond performance. Of course, I think we could all argue if our mitochondria are operating at top efficiency, then we can perform better physically, we can perform better cognitively. But I just think that there's more about the creatine story that needs to be told publicly.